Four cars, four eras, and one question: who is actually the fastest? What you're looking at isn't just a lineup. These are machines that, at different moments in time, reset the definition of speed. Bugatti EB110, Bugatti Veyron Super Sport, Bugatti Chiron, and the Bugatti Divo. But numbers on paper are one thing. Real performance is something else. And while they launch, let's go back to where it all started. And it begins in the early 90s. The EB110, introduced in 1991, named after Ettore Bugatti's 110th anniversary. Under the hood, a 3.5-liter V12, 4 turbochargers, around 560 horsepower in the GT version, and up to 600 inches the Super Sport. All-wheel drive, a carbon fiber monocoque developed with aerospace input. At a time when most supercars were still rear-wheel drive, this car was engineered with help from legends like Paolo Stanzani, the same mind behind Lamborghini Miura and Countach. Top speed? Around 340 kilometers per hour. At the time, it was competing with cars like the Ferrari F40 and early F50 concepts. And in many ways, it was already ahead of them. But the world wasn't ready. Bugatti collapsed, again. And then came the rebirth, late 2000s, under Volkswagen Group, and they set an impossible goal: build the fastest, most powerful production car ever. The result, the Veyron Supersport, launched in 2010. 8.0-liter W16 engine, 4 turbochargers, 1,200 horsepower. Top speed over 430 kilometers per hour. This car didn't just compete, it dominated. It outclassed everything. Ferrari Enzo, Porsche Carrera GT, McLaren F1. Cars that once defined speed, now left behind. Even the tires had to be specially engineered to survive the velocity. This wasn't just a car, it was a technological breakthrough. But Bugatti didn't stop. Next came the Chiron in 2016. Same W16 architecture, but heavily reworked. Larger turbos, better cooling, 1,500 horsepower. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour around 2.4 seconds. And in later versions, like the Super Sport 300 Plus, it broke the 300 miles per hour's barrier. This car wasn't chasing competitors anymore. It was chasing physics itself. At this level, there were almost no rivals left. Only machines like the Koenigsegg Agera RS could even attempt to keep up. And then, the Divo, introduced in 2018, based on the Chiron's same 8W16, 1,500 horsepower, but completely different philosophy. Named after Albert Divo, a racing driver who won for Bugatti in the 1920s. Here, speed isn't the goal. Control is. More downforce, less weight, sharper aerodynamics. On a track, it's significantly faster than the Chiron, not because of power, but because of how it handles. This is Bugatti redefining performance again. And now, it all comes down to this. 4 machines, 4 philosophies, from raw innovation to absolute domination, from the analog brutality of the 90s to hyper-engineered perfection. But only one will win this run. And if you think it's obvious, you might be underestimating one of them. Watch closely. And now, the moment of truth. 4 eras, 4 machines, 1 result. First across the line, the Bugatti Divo. with a time of 3 minutes 33 seconds. Right behind it, the Bugatti Veyron Supersport, 3 minutes 40 seconds. Then comes the Bugatti Chiron, 3 minutes 47 seconds. And finally, the Bugatti EB110, 4 minutes 21 seconds. And that's the result. Not just power, not just numbers, but control, balance, engineering. And if you expected a different winner, you're not the only one.